Hey everybody, this is Dylan. Welcome back to my channel. Hello. Today I'm doing an unboxing and review of the Dahlia of Roses classic core doll from Mattel for Disney's Wish. Super excited. This is Asha's best friend in the film out of all of her friends. So I'm so excited that they made a doll of her, and I can't wait to take her out of the box and look at all of her details. If this is your first time here though, hello, my name is Dylan. Hi. I love to make Disney princess doll reviews and unboxings. I have a lot of Disney princess dolls. If you enjoy that, please consider liking this video and subscribing to my channel. Alright, let's get on with the review. So, if you haven't been following so far, I have done reviews of the Asha core doll and the gift set of Queen Amaya and King Magnifico. So if you're interested in watching those, I will have those on my Disney Wish playlist. Otherwise though, I just wanted to see how Dahlia would pair up with these. So we're of course going to take her out of the box, but I thought it would just be interesting to see how everybody is lining up so far. So first, let's take a look at all of the details of Dahlia. But of course, we have to save some of these other characters for later. Alright, so the Disney Wish packaging is repeated here again. It says Disney Wish, Dahlia of Rosas, or De Rosas, 3+ Mattel, and has a beautiful image there of Asha and the wishing star. And again, there's just so many beautiful details of little stars and little wispy stars and shooting stars. It's so pretty. Absolutely love how they have done that. And with Dahlia, her casing is just a little bit different than Asha's. It has two little facets that stick out on the side, and I think that's because one of her arms is holding her crutch, so I think that's where that is coming from. Otherwise, though, it seems to be the same shape and like the same theme of all of the Rosas packaging for Wish. So we'll do a quick scan, and then of course we're going to take a look at the doll all together. So she has a beautiful yellow bow. She looks a lot like Snow White. But also she is based on Doc from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. So each of Asha's friends is based on a dwarf from the film, and Dahlia is based on Doc. So she has Doc's color scheme, glasses, red, yellow, and gray. Took me a while to catch on, but that's what's happening here. So cool. So in some ways she looks like Snow White, and in some ways she looks like Doc. So she has a red dress, gray sleeves, and she has brown shoes, and she has a crutch, which we will have to just see what her character is all about. You know, in the film it seems that her and Asha like work together in like a marketplace so far as what I've seen like in the trailer. But we'll just have to see what Dahlia's character is like. Here is a barcode for you to scan if you want to listen to the soundtrack, which is not out yet, but it will be soon. Wish Dahlia. This is just a brief little commentary about what Disney's Wish is about. It talks about Asha, Star, and their loyal friends who together face the most formidable of foes to save their community and prove that when the will of a courageous human connects with the magic of the stars, wondrous things can happen. So cool. And that is also the same commentary that is probably on the back of the Queen Amaya doll. Sold separately, of course, and there is the Adventuring Asha of Rosas that has extra accessories in it, so that is another doll you can purchase. And then there is more Mattel packaging and information and barcode. And I purchased this at Target, and she was, I think, like $13 after tax, maybe. So in the toy section, they had such a good selection. So to open her box, it is glued around the outer rim of the plastic, and basically you just have to kind of find a lip there and just start peeling it off. And this is the same with like the Disney Princess core dolls. So if any of you are familiar with purchasing those, it's just the same process. Basically all of like the Playline Mattel dolls have this type of structure. I will say though, the King Magnifico set and Queen Amaya, they had very nice packaging, like a deluxe like cardboard box. It's very nice. So that was the nicest of all of the dolls available. So we'll just keep trying to pop this off. Seems like there might be a little bit of like a tab here. Yeah. Have to just fix that. Okay. There we go. As you'll discover with most of these, there is no saving the packaging, unfortunately, so if you want one in the box, you just have to buy one to keep it in the box. So, but here we can see her without the glare and just how pretty she is. Really, really love it. So just a few little bindings that's holding her in. And I have some little baby scissors here to remove her from the little bands. So there's a band on her crutch. Looks like there's one across her waist. We don't want to snip her dress because it is fabric. Good job, Mattel. Little tacks on her dress. I don't want to rip a hole here. And a little tack here. These are just the perfect size to get the job done. So I think that's everything other than the tack that's holding her head in the back. Don't know if I should try it this way. Come on. Okay, and then there's another. Come on. Just one little snip. Ah! She's free. First though, let's just admire this beautiful background of Rosas with the town and then a beautiful night sky. But this is destroyed now. All right. Look at how lovely Dahlia is just out of the box. I mean, I love her hair. Like I said, it's very Snow White, but also like you can see the dog inspirations. She has a very nice dress on. It's definitely very peasant girl, you know, it has that apron and stuff. Very, very nice. Let's first take a look at her face. Really pretty lips, really pretty brown eyes. She has little glasses on like Doc, and black eyelashes, black eyebrows. I believe she is of Asian descent. Rosa seems to be a very diverse place, so I believe that is her ethnicity, but we will just have to see, you know, in the film what kind of character she is, you know, what her characteristics are. She seems to be very wild and spunky, so be a good sidekick for Asha. She has yellow bow that's molded, and this is rubber banded to her head. It is tied in there. There's a little tack, and then there's definitely gel in this. I mean, not so much on the sides where like the little frills are, but definitely like the top of her head feels very hard. So that's probably to keep it in its shape. So I really, really love her dress. The Shop Disney version of this, of course, is much nicer. This gets the job done. So she has like a red tunic. She has gray sleeves that have little sparkles in it, little yellow dots, and her cufflinks are yellow. And the yellow is around her neck as well, and around her sides. She definitely has a different body than Asha. It seems to be her own body type. I don't know, this kind of reminds me of something I've seen with Barbie, even, but it seems maybe even definitely her feet are kind of her own thing as well. So I feel like we've seen this before with some character somewhere. Her dress is Velcro in the back, and it has a bow printed on there with blue dots within the bow. And you can definitely see just the difference in body sculpt. So it says Mattel 2023, made in Indonesia. Very, very cool. And I love her dress. I'm so excited to see this in the film. She has this like border on the bottom of her skirt that has like flowers, and then that is the Rosas insignia kind of motif that they've been using for that. And I really, really like that. Super, super nice. So it seems like even on everyone's clothes, that insignia is there. Really, really cool. It is, like I said, screaming very much like peasant girl realness, you know. So adorable. So we want to look at her hands. So one hand is flat, and the other hand is like holding her crutch. And actually, it's still rubber banded. I'd like to fix that. Even though it is kind of held in like the perfect spot. Oh, it looks like even her wrist is articulated. That's really neat. See if we can just snip that. Come on now, all right. that unravel. So one wrist, oh, and one arm is articulated. See, Mattel, why couldn't you have just articulated the whole thing? Why can't you articulate all of your dolls? But this arm is articulated at the elbow and then at the wrist, so that is so she can hold her crutch. So I think that's so cool. So see, Mattel, you can do it. You can give us articulated dolls. It's just you have to work a little bit harder on it. So let's see. I want to take her dress off so that way we can just see the body type that I'm talking about there. That way you can get a good idea. There is going to be a little bit of doll nudity, so just be prepared, but it's just plastic. See, so it feels like this has been done before, but not sure where. Her shoes are brown and they have a little buckle in the middle, like a flap around the top, like a fold there. Very, very cool. Like I said, peasant girl realness. And you can remove the shoes because they are actual shoes and not like molded on. We of course want to see her crutch, which is plastic painted brown, probably to look like wood or like it's been handmade, and has handles there and little bands that kind of wrap around. And I think that you just kind of take it and you can just kind of put it in her hand like she is using it to walk around. I'll do some posing here and figure this out. But I see why they gave her the one articulated elbow, because she would kind of have to with her crutch. Alright everybody, that is all the details here of the Dahlia core doll from the Disney Wish Mattel line. Super, super exciting. I have more dolls to look at, so please make sure you stay tuned. And if you enjoyed this, please give my channel a thumbs up on this video, and also say hello and subscribe to my channel. If this is your first time here, I'd love to meet all of you, and let's discuss Disney dolls. Let me know what you think of them, and I will see you guys next time, okay? Bye-bye.